don't have enough information to comment clearly, but I'm really disappointed. I would think that there's a lot of people, a lot of fans that are disappointed too. And I know it's a financial turn that they do, and they've got to make their decisions and all. But I don't know, there's something about the tradition of it that gets lost, and I don't know where they recapture that. I don't know how they recapture the traditions that has stood for so long. And it's not just our conference out here; it's around the country too. But I really don't understand it. But I'm pretty disappointed in college football right now, just in general. I'm just disappointed that it's gone the way it's gone, with all of the stuff that's happening. And I hope they can get it right, and it comes out way better than maybe I can imagine it in my limited capacity here. But I'm sure I'm just kind of like the tradition of it that I feel like we're missing, and all that. And I don't know how you recapture that.
I love Pete Carroll. I don't really know enough about it to comment on it, and then he gives a comment that is 100% right on the money as to what's going on with college football. It's chaos now. It's the chaos college football deserves because of all the decades that went by where college football went out of its way to twist itself into knots to keep players from getting paid, either by the schools or by anybody else. Can't make a dime off of your name, image, and likeness. Remember, they were chasing Johnny Manziel around because he may have gotten paid to sign his autographs at a card show before he had lost his amateur status. The whole thing is ridiculous, and the whole thing is what's caused this to all blow up on college football. And the most recent development, the Pac-12 in shambles, with teams going to the Big 12, teams going to the Big 10. This reshuffling, Chris, it's going to be the Big 10 and the SEC as the top two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12 fighting to be the second tier, and then everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. This is what I think we all thought was going to happen. I mean, I think this has been on people's radar for, a few years now that we were going towards the super conference route. We were. And without a doubt, right? I mean, the SEC and Big Ten are in another level than the rest of the conferences right now. That's where I argued with, the great Roy Williams from Oklahoma, and even Tim Brando got on there because I said the Big 12 stinks when TCU got in. I'd rather have seen the 2-loss Alabama team in there, But yes, it's money talks, money walks, whatever you want to say. And right now, college football has become huge business. It is a shame. Do we lose some rivalries and traditions? Yeah, we do. But sorry, that's just the current, landscape of the land here. Yeah, I don't like it that Texas and Texas A&M don't play each other anymore. But I also, like it or dislike it even more that, we were in a spot where, like I told you got certain guys who are, he's the star of this $100 million college football team, and he doesn't have enough money to buy lunch every day. And that ain't right either. So, I don't know if this is the perfect fix, but we certainly are helping the players out in a better way. And, hopefully they can figure out a better formula for all of this as we go on.
Yeah, until all the coaches who want to preserve their multi-million-dollar salaries convince Congress to put NIL rules in that make it easier for the coaches to get the booster money to come to them and not to the kids, which is what's going on. They're trying to get Congress to save them from the chaos that they created. I'm out on all of it, especially the Big 12. I don't want West Virginia in the Big 12. I want nothing to do with West Virginia in the Big 12, and I don't know where they would go.
Yeah.
I don't know what would happen.
Well, you seem like an ACC
this reshuffling,
team. Right, yeah.
Well, but the ACC doesn't want us.
I know.
Nobody wants us. I mean, the problem is the money is what's going to drive this. And guess what? We ain't going to have the money to compete. So that's just the way it is. Football at every level, college and pro, is business. And now college is getting a taste of what happens when football is full-blown business. And it just is. And we've known it is. But now it finally is, and look what happens. All these rivalries are being trashed. The conferences are imploding, and we see how it all shakes out. At the end of the day, it's still going to be 3 or 4 teams that rule the sport anyway. Everybody else is just bystanders getting in their games and playing in a bowl game and moving on. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.